everybody, I'm Christina. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing October, November, and almost mid-December wrap-up. And in this wrap-up, I'm including the books I read during the A Very Merry Readathon. So let's start. I didn't do a monthly wrap-up as I did before, just because I didn't read. I am the worst. If you want to know what happened in October and November in my life, you can go and check this video over here, or I'm gonna leave the link down below of my life updates. But it was hard for me to read. When I had time to read, I preferred to write or to travel because I was in a different city and I just wanted to go sightseeing and, you know, the kind of stuff you do when you're in a different city. So in October and November, I don't remember the exact dates or the exact month, to be honest, but I read Paperweight by Meg Haston, and I have a complete review. It's spoiler free and you can check it here, or I'm gonna leave the link down below. But basically this book is about a girl that has an eating disorder and her father sends her to treatment, and a lot of things happened there. I loved this book. I couldn't put it down. But if you're not convinced and you're intrigued, you can go and check my video. I will give you more details there. Then I read The Little Prince. A lot of people told me to read it. It was short, and since I didn't want to read, I thought, okay, I think this will work. A friend of mine has a tattoo of the Little Prince here, so basically that's why I read it. And also my cousin was just like, read it, read it, read it. So I did, and I loved it, and it's so sad. Oh my god. You can learn so much from that book. If you've read it, let me know in the comments and we can talk about it. And then I read, this one I know I read in December, okay? This one I read at the beginning of December, and that is Sakura Card Captor Clean Card Arc. And it's basically what happened with the characters of Sakura Card Captors years later. I'm not that happy with it. This is a manga and they are releasing the anime in 2018. I've been waiting for this for 20 years and I'm not happy with it. I mean, if you watch Sakura Card Captors, you would probably want Sakura and Shaoran to be together and have a relationship, but this is like the weirdest relationship that they have. It's just like, oh my god, and they're not old. I mean, somewhere I read that they were gonna be older, like that they were gonna be at least in high school or graduating high school and they were going to college, but no! They're still kids, and the plot is basically the same as the TV series, and I'm like just thinking, you had 20 years, people, 20 years, and you came up with this? If you have any fan fiction like Sakura and Shaoran or Sakura Card Captor fanfiction that you would like to recommend, please leave it down below, because I need to read that in order to at least satisfy a little bit all the expectations I had for this manga. Oh, I can't believe it. 20 years! 20 years! And finally, I participated in the A Very Merry Readathon. And also, this month is the Merry Christmas to You month. So for A Very Merry Readathon, you only had 3 challenges. Read a book that takes place during the holidays. Yay me! Finally! I finally read Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Oh my god, I've been missing so much. That book was amazing. I think it could easily be my favorite Harry Potter book. I'm not saying it. I'm not completely affirming it, because I want to reread the other book. And I'm so happy that I ended up putting off this book for so long, because I had a new Harry Potter book to read. I know a lot of you guys have read all of them and are like, oh, I wish I could read them again for the first time. Well, I experienced that and it was amazing. The book is amazing. I'm not gonna say amazing again, okay? I was so happy to see that Neville got to be in more scenes. It wasn't just about Ron, Hermione, and Harry. Neville, you got to, oh my god, I know I tell you all the times that I love Draco, but book Draco, oh my god. I wanted to punch you in the face. I hated Hermione. This is awful. I hated her. She was much more annoying in the book than in the film. And the only thing this is the only thing that I didn't like. I think I'm gonna do a review, like a complete review, because I have so many things to say about this book, but the only thing that I didn't like was that I felt, and maybe this is because I know the ending of the book, I think the movie did a better job not letting you know that Quirrell was the villain and making you believe that Snape was, because in the book I felt like it was much more direct and you could probably guess that Quirrell was the villain. That's the only thing I didn't like, but the rest of it, oh my god, I cried, I laughed. I texted my friends who had been telling me for years to read this book, like, I'm not okay, oh my god, I'm crying because of this, and they were like, oh, told you. I picked this book for this challenge because they celebrate Christmas in a whole chapter. Number 2, read a book that has Christmas colors in the cover. I reread Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, and I know this is not very Christmassy, but I'm counting it because it has red. But then I found this cover, and this one is like very Christmassy, like with the green and all, so I'm counting it. The last time I read this, I was 12. I can't believe it was so long ago, and I love this book as well, but Sorcerer's Stone, in my opinion, was way better. And finally, the last challenge was read a book because you want to. And that was Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. And I started reading this book in October, and then I stopped. And then I picked it up again this last week for this, and I'm happy that I did. The book was very entertaining and interesting. I watched the movie. I don't know how I feel about the book and the movie. I mean, there's some things that I like in the movie and others in the book, but at the end of the day, I ended up loving both of them. What I liked, and this is a spoiler here, so if you haven't read Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, forward it until this image is gone. The only thing that I liked in the book was that
Jacob and the peculiar children appeared or introduced themselves to Jacob's father. I loved that. I was just like, yes, please, oh my god, you haven't believed your father for so long. You believed that your father had an affair, and now everything that your father said was true, and here's the proof.
That was perfection. I loved it. And that's it. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and subscribe or subscribe depending on where you're watching this. And let me know in the comments, have you read any of the books that I've mentioned? Did you participate in a Very Merry Readathon, or are you participating? Merry Christmas to you. I'm super pumped for December. A lot of things are happening in the booktube community in December. So what I'm gonna do for the next couple of weeks and days is I'm gonna participate in the 12 Days of Christmas challenge that is hosted by Haley in Bookland. I'm gonna leave her link down below. She's doing an amazing thing that is based on the 12 Days of Christmas song, and it's basically a readathon. Also, it has video challenges, and the video challenges are just like 1, make a book Christmas tree, 2 favorite YA debut novels. And at the same time, I'm using this readathon to read more, because I have to do that.
I have this list of, I'm gonna read it to you because I made a list of all the books that I wanted to read this year and I didn't. Or books that I started but I haven't finished. And I'm gonna pick from this list. I'm not gonna read anything that is not in this list.
And maybe these are books that were included in other TBRs. Bear with me, okay? So, Death of a Salesman, Made You Up, The Book Thief, It Ends With Us, The Curious Case of the Dog in the Nighttime, The Girl with All the Gifts. I'm about to finish that one. I was book reading that one with my friend Melissa from A Bookish Babbler. I'm gonna leave her link down below as well. I'm the worst. She finished it like so quickly, and I was just like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Melissa, I'm sorry. I haven't finished it yet. I'm about to, and I know I told you that I didn't like it, but I kept reading it, and it's getting better. It's getting better. Revel of Sands, Akotar, Illuminae, The Hating Game by Sally Thorne, The Winner's Curse, Alienated, Adulthood is a Myth, by Sarah Anderson, Heartless on the Other Side by Carrie Hope Fletcher, Fangirl's Guide of the Galaxy. I want to read that one. The Sun is Also a Star, The God's Lie. Anyway, those are the books in my list that I want to read this year. We'll see how many I read. Since I have to read 11 books to reach my Goodreads challenge, I've included finishing books, I've included plays which are short, I've included also graphic novels, so I hope I reach my goal. I don't know if it's gonna happen. Oh my god, this video is so long already. Let me know in the comments if you read any of these books that I've mentioned, any of them. I'm Christina, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the 12 Days of Christmas videos. And also, I upload videos every Tuesday, so see you later. Bye!